there we go. Alright. I wanted to react to this video live and see what this guy puts as his tier list for the spring and winter 2025. Because I'm curious. I don't know if he's watched everything as I have. Honestly, from the looks of it, I haven't seen quite a bit, but I'm curious to know the ones he does put on the ones I have watched. Alright, let's get right into it.
Never upload this video on time. And they were right. Honestly, great call by the haters. But it's better late than never, boys. We're combining the spring and winter anime seasons into one massive tier list with all the best new anime. And some of the worst anime as well.
So, winter and spring right now. I think I watched 12 anime from winter. And spring, I want to say it's about 12 to 15. And I already know my personal favorite so far 2025. So I'm curious to know if he watched it or not. But there's been one winner that's blasted every other anime I have seen out of the water, and that's Ume Musume Cinderella Grey. Without a doubt, the best anime I've seen so far the first half of this year. So I'm curious to know if it's on here or not. But let's get into it.
Well, such as the beginning after the end. This new isekai was supposed to be better than Mushoku.
I think everyone knows about this one. It's so far, I think, the worst rated anime on MAL. And just because the source material apparently is really, really good. And it had the worst adaptation in a very long time. It's not even animated, it's just a slideshow of garbage. And it's something I actually was interested in because I love Mushoku Tensei, but I'm not gonna watch this shit if it's like fucking horrible. Like, fuck no, dude.
Tensei. It was literally the chosen one, but then the trailer dropped and it went viral for having PowerPoint animation. And after watching it, I was more disappointed than Bonnie Blue's father. I made a video calling this the worst anime of 2025, and that's technically not true. There do exist anime that are objectively worse than this one, but if you factor in expectations and the potential of what this anime could have been, then that does in fact make it the worst disappointment of 2025. Unless your daughter just started doing OnlyFans. And if so, then drop the link in the comment section so I can review that next. The animation is so bad though that it sometimes breaks the immersion and ruins the plot, and just the overall absence of life and emotion in this anime is inexcusable.
What are you talking about? They look so happy.
The redo of Healer had more frames than entire fight scenes in T-Bait is also pretty embarrassing, but if the animation was the only problem, then this might have still been watchable. However, they're butchering the story as well. I just started reading the source material, and so far there hasn't been one single moment in the anime that did anything justice. Literally every scene is a downgrade. It's D tier. Witch Watch is an anime.
I haven't watched this yet.
As you probably know, we like witches on this YouTube channel. My bio used to say, get witch or die trying. Basically, the main character is forced into being the familiar of a witch named Nico. And later, they introduce Nimu, who's also a witch, but not the main witch. She's just a side witch. Always keep some witches on the side. Anyway, every time Nico uses magic, you know something bad's about to happen because all her spells have negative side effects. Like, she cast a spell to spawn herself an outfit she saw in a magazine, but because magazines are 2D, the whole backside of the outfit is invisible. More of a positive side effect, you could argue. Nico is one of the cutest anime characters ever, and I don't know if she's just extremely expressive or if that's because I'm watching this directly after T-Bait, but everything looks amazing, especially Nico. You Nico need to watch this shit because it's A tier.
Wow.
But the romance elements are kind of tedious. And
I might check this one out then.
The characters aren't that interesting, but overall it's amazing. The children...
Alright, now this is such a delicious show of the season, probably the whole year. It's so good. The creator of Rent a Girlfriend, second show, I think this one might be better. It's so fucking good.
And of Shiunji family.
So
this
good.
feels crazy, but before I rank it, I do
Please.
have a sponsor for today's video.
Oh my god, I need another rank.
It is a post-apocalyptic sci-fi mobile strategy game where you, the Awakener, command a powerful team of kimono girls to restore order to the world. The gameplay is satisfying and fun, the story is immersive and compelling, and the artwork, oh guys, the character designs are insane. There's over 100 kimono girls, each with one of the most detailed, intricate, and voluptuous avatars ever known to mankind. I can't
I
even
play
show
Marvel
you some of the
Rivals.
skins I'm currently showing you, so you gotta just take my word
Wow.
for it. This game has revolutionized fan service, and this week the game's 1.5 year
Damn.
anniversary celebration begins with massive discounts on all these amazing skins.
This
possibly the
sounds
biggest
like
sale of the
a-
entire year. They're also
sounds like a
offering brand
gamer
new hero
game.
named Rosabelle, as well as her oath outfit. Oathing is basically when you marry a girl, and there's countless options, but I think I've decided that I'm gonna marry Rosabelle for the following 2 reasons. Anyway,
Okay.
you can experience the game yourself and celebrate the 1.5 year anniversary event by downloading Ecocalypse The Scarlet Covenant right now with my link in this video's description, and the first 100 people to use the code ECHIDNUT614 will also receive the following gifts on the screen right now. Thank you again to Ecocalypse for sponsoring this video. And now back to the tier list. The Children of Shiunji Family. This anime is about a family of siblings.
This is like at least A tier. Realistically, probably B tier, but this is like A tier. This might even be S tier for me. Honestly, it's just, you know, we'll see. We'll see what
There's 2
happens.
brothers and 5 sisters, and most of them don't want to fuck each other. Most of them. Kotono, the youngest sister, is romantically attracted to her older brother. She's trying to go full Game of Thrones on it, and her goal is to make her big brother put a 3-armed baby in her. So it's her birthday today, and their father has an announcement to make at the dinner table.
This afternoon, I got the results back from Mori, and it turns out none of you are mine. You're all adopted, I don't love you, and happy birthday.
It's not what happens.
So I guess now that they aren't related by blood, it's legally okay for Kotono to romance her older brother, but she was already trying to do that, so nothing really changed except now the other sisters each want an inch of his dick as well. And bro ran out of
yeah.
inches like 4 sisters ago, so the drama ensues and there's a lot of crazy plot twists. This author is not great at storytelling, but he really cooks with the drama, and I can't stop eating it up like
Yes!
the stupid rat I am.
Thank you!
In his other work,
Yes!
The Girlfriend,
Oh,
a lot
yeah.
of dumb shit happens.
Oh, yeah.
The pink sister runs away and climbs Mount Fuji because she thinks her brother will come and rescue her.
It's
if he's
so
worthy of her
good.
son.
It's just absolute, like, it's like your just junk food of the week, even of the month. It's just so good. I can't help myself. Like, you get your shit like fucking peak, like Vinland Saga and Frieren, and then you get your other fucking delicious garbage peak, like fucking the Suinji Children. Like, come on.
Just
I
absurd.
gotta know.
It's like if the quintessential quintuplets had bad writing and incest. B tier. It's not good, but I would still
Yes!
recommend it because it's so damn entertaining.
Yes! Yes! B tier! That's what I'm talking about.
Can
Oh
a
my
boy-girl
god,
friendship
yes.
survive? The answer is no. Alright, that's the tier list. Thanks for watching. See you later.
I haven't watched
Basically,
this
friends
one.
Himari and Yukun are secretly in love, but they can't admit that because it would ruin their friendship. Except that doesn't stop Himari from teasing Yukun intimately. She's constantly hugging him, climbing on him, and whispering in his ear that she loves him, only to say just kidding afterwards. She also likes to lean in to kiss him, but then right before their lips are about to finally meet, she always pulls away at the last second and kicks him in the balls or something. The craziest thing she's done though was setting him up on a date with her friend Inomoto, and then a day later she changes her mind, steals him back, and betrays Inomoto. I'm honestly surprised that she hasn't faked a pregnancy yet, but there's still 2 more episodes. Anyway, I understand why most of you guys hate Himari. I get it. Sometimes she just makes you want to pull your foreskin over your face.
I gotta
and
know what he
freak
puts it
into
on.
But guys, I love Himari, and I fucking love this anime. Himari is realistic
Oh my
because in
God.
reality, most people are selfish and immature. Not every blue-haired anime girl needs to be so perfect that the author has to erase her from memory. I'm sick of waifus always being perfect all the time. I want some flaws in my bitch. I've never seen a rom-com with a character like this before. It's a chaotic mess of tension and drama, and there isn't a fucking second of filler. Honestly, I've probably had more fun watching this anime than any other in the spring season. And
Really?
honestly, it appears that most of you disagree with me, so maybe I just have problems, but I don't think this deserves a 6.9, unless that's just a funny meme. But to me, it's
I think Sanuji. Wow.
Lazarus is a refreshing break from all the generic horseshit the anime industry likes to
Oh,
feed
I
us.
agree.
They greatly
I agree.
oversimplify the plot. Everyone on Earth will be dead in 30 days due to
Honestly, no matter what came out, this show has like the best just soundtrack. It's so fucking relaxing, and like I feel like this was just a 13 episode music fest over a show. Although the show's still great, don't get me wrong, but oh my god, dude, I love it, dude. The score's so good.
disease, and only one man has the vaccine, except he's hiding it somewhere. And
I got like 4 episodes left. So far, it's good.
No, not even the government can find it. That's right. Even in 2052, the government is still useless. I mean, we've got a woman president after all. I'm just kidding. I'm joking. I'm sorry. I didn't realize 7% of you
Wow.
are women. That is 8 points higher than I thought it would be. Anyway, due to the
Yikes.
administration taking too long to get ready, it's now up to a special task force called the Lazarus Group to find the vaccine and save the world. Pretty interesting concept and fun characters, decent animation, and overall just a really solid anime so far. Unfortunately, there is a bit of political messaging randomly forced into the plot, and regardless of whatever your beliefs are, this shit is immersion breaking, it's distracting, and it's annoying. It doesn't matter if you agree with the message or not, this just isn't the place to push an agenda. I didn't really care personally, I still think it's a good show, but I understand that this will be a deal breaker for some of you that are more sensitive to politics, but aside from that,
That really,
hopefully the ending is good because that would change my ranking if it isn't,
Yeah.
but as of today, I'm giving it A tier. Twins Hidahima is an anime about...
I didn't watch this one. It's the AI anime.
Pretty average plot, so...
Lazarus, I say, is like
putting
A
this
or
piece
B
of fucking
tier.
garbage where it belongs in D tier? Well, have a look for yourself.
When I find Mariah Carey, I'ma beat her up.
When I find R. Kelly, I'ma beat him up.
When I find the Secretary of Defense, I'ma beat her.
This entire anime is AI generated, and honestly, I hate to admit this, but it's not that bad, and the characters are extremely cute, but just the fact that it's AI makes it automatically D tier.
Yeah, I wasn't gonna watch
going
this.
Forward, I won't be watching any other AI anime. The only reson I'm acknowledging this
Okay, I wanna know the next one.
first of its kind. Hopefully it's the last, but I doubt it.
This, oh god, Cyclops or Apocalypse Hotel. I haven't watched it yet. Cygames Pictures though has been the most impressive anime studio I have seen recently. They have made one of the greatest movies I have ever seen, and that is the Uma Musume Beginning of an Era movie. Not only that, but they are now making Cinderella Grey, and I think rumor has it they have got the rights for Kagurabachi. This might be one of the best studios that's going to sneak up and steal the spotlight and going to be the next Ufotable. I am calling it right fucking now. Absolute goated fucking tier anime studio, and I cannot wait for. I'm going to watch probably everything they make at this point. So Apocalypse Hotel I have not started yet. I'm waiting. I'm probably going to watch the whole thing, but it's made by Cygames Pictures, and without a doubt, I'm going to probably watch everything they make. It's just like with Kyoto Animation, Ufotable, and probably MAPPA. I'm probably going to watch everything they make because it's going to be a high quality product. I am glazing the shit out of this, but let's see where he even puts it. I'm curious.
I think AI anime will probably become more and more prevalent, unfortunately, and that's fine because T-Bait was getting lonely down there anyway. Apocalypse Hotel is a cozy post-apocalyptic slice of life about the last functioning hotel that remains on Earth long after humanity went extinct. We don't know how exactly the apocalypse happened. I'm sure it had nothing to do with the woman president, but all the surviving humans launched themselves into space and haven't returned for hundreds of years, so the hotel staff are all robots, and the only visitors they ever get are aliens. And about the aliens, I will say they absolutely nailed nailed it with this first guy. He is exactly what I'd imagine an alien would be. Nothing about him makes any sense, everything he does is weird, and we get no explanation whatsoever. It's perfect. The main character is a cute robot who I feel bad for, honestly. I just want her to be happy, and she makes me feel like I was too harsh on that AI anime, but anyway, this is a solid, honestly, it's an A tier anime.
Damn.
I feel like we have too many of those, so I'm just gonna put
Really?
it at the top of B tier instead.
Okay.
Kowloon generic romance is not generic at all. In fact, it's a one-of-a-kind anime. It's a mystery romance that takes place in a futuristic dystopian version
I do
of
like
Kowloon
it.
City.
I
It's
do
got a
enjoy
retro,
it.
nostalgic cowboy bebop type of vibe. Basically, the main character has amnesia, and she's just trying to live her best life without any memories from the past. But the problem is, everyone's kind of a dick to her. People treat her like an imposter in her own body, and even her boyfriend seems like he wants her old personality back. And to make matters worse, it seems like it's more than just simple amnesia. There's hints that it might involve some deeper shit. I don't want to spoil it, but goddamn, this anime is good. The music is phenomenal, the visuals, the vibes, everything's amazing. I hate cigarettes, but I kinda want to smoke one now because this anime gave them so much aura. I'm hesitant to call it a masterpiece though, because they plan on concluding the story even though the manga's unfinished, so that's kinda worrisome, but at this point I feel like even a bad ending wouldn't ruin the vibes this anime provided, so it's
S
gonna be an
tier,
S tier for me.
really?
Summer Pockets is a relaxing
So, I'm not gonna lie, I think it has some good vibes to it, but I don't know. It just something about it just hasn't completely clicked for me about it. I have to see how it ends, and I might have to rewatch some episodes again, because like it is very. It's funny. It's not generic at all. It's definitely like the most ungeneric romance anime right now. So like, I really hope it can at the conclusion is good. I don't know. That one's like it's going to be hit or miss depending how it ends. That's the one I'm risky about. Like all these others so far, I haven't seen this one. Witch Watch. I haven't seen the Girl Boyfriend. I haven't seen Apocalypse Hotel. Shinichi Children's fine. Lazarus is going to be A or B depending how it ends. But Kowloon, that one, that could be an S or that could end up being like a B or C depending how it ends. But we'll see. Fuck, I don't know if he's seen every anime that I've seen. I don't see that he's watched Ume Mutsumi. Or else I'm blind. Bro, dude, I want people to watch that. It's so good. Alright, let's
Like a life
continue.
anime that kind of feels like a fever dream.
I haven't
It's
watched
about a
this
guy who's
one.
overwhelmed by how quickly time passes in the city, and he just wants life to slow down a bit so he can enjoy the summer again like in his childhood. So he moves to a small island and makes some new friends who all seem to be slightly autistic. It's kind of trippy and mysterious, but the vibes are good, and I was fully prepared to grant this a generous S tier until episode 7 randomly introduced an existential crisis that honestly ruined everything. I can't
What?
go into spoilers, but my god, I'm confused. I genuinely thought I was watching a normal slice of life, and now I'm questioning what's actually real or if anything matters. Apparently this is made by the same guy who did Angel Beats, Clanad, and Charlotte, so yeah, I probably should have expected some degree of emotional terrorism,
Oh, fuck, I didn't know any of that.
but that's not the problem. My issue is how convoluted and confusing the explanation was. They really should have done that a lot better, but overall, it's still an A-tier anime. A lot of A-tiers this season. Bang Dream
Holy shit, that actually got me, like, kind of interested. Holy shit. Alright, I watched this one, dude. Dude, this one right here.
Abe Mujika
Oh
is
my
a bit
God.
of a different genre that I don't normally watch. It's not an idol anime, but it's girls in a band, so obviously
It's a
the music
band
is
anime.
amazing, and there's also some really crazy plot twists and a lot of drama. Great
Yeah.
characters as well, especially
lot of
Sakura.
fucking
She's
drama.
kind of the cause of a lot of the conflict in the previous season, but after this season, she's now my favorite character. Yeah, you don't have to watch
I like
all
her
of
quite a
Bandori
bit,
to watch
too.
Abe Mujika,
I
although
agree.
I would highly recommend watching My Go because
You
this
have
is
to
a
watch
sequel
My Go.
although
Yes.
in terms of vibes, it does feel like a different anime.
It does.
It's way deeper, darker, and more psychological.
Oh,
while
yeah.
My Girl was
Oh,
more about
yeah.
just forming a band. Really great anime, though. I think for me, my favorite part of the anime was probably when they paid me a large sum of money in real life. Yeah, that was definitely
Oh my
the
God.
best part of the anime. S tier. Slime 300.
Okay, so I don't think it's S tier, but I think it's high A tier. I thought it was really fucking good. Most of it was really good. The other stuff was still good, but not as really good. Like the first like 7 or 8 episodes were I thought were fucking incredible, and then the next few episodes were still really good, just not, to the same level. But anyway, this is a pretty good tier list so far. I'm liking this.
Season 2.
I didn't watch
anime
this.
is just wholesome slime genocide for girls. 7% of you would absolutely love this anime. Cute characters, funny stuff, pretty much the same as the first season, except there's a beach episode for the boys. Not bad, but not really much else I have to say about it. C tier. Please put them on. Takamine-san is the new ecchi anime.
I saw an
about
anime.
A really attractive student council president who basically has the same power as Natsuki Subaru. She can repeat past events and change the future, which is how she always gets 100 on every exam, except instead of sacrificing her life, all she has to sacrifice is her underwear. And so she forces this kid to carry around extra underwear so he can put it back on her because, anyway, it's just porn. It's hot, but it's bad. D tier. Apothecary Diaries Season 2.
S tier.
Yeah, remember guys, we are also ranking anime from the winter season as well because, as you know, I didn't
S
make the
tier.
winter tier list
Like,
video.
just
I was playing video
S
games and
tier.
watching
Like,
ReZero.
what are we
Anyway,
talking about?
Apothecary Diaries is probably in the top 50 anime ever made, so it's indeed
Yeah.
time to add a new tier above the S tier.
Oh.
I will say, while this is
Beautiful. I agree completely. One of the best animes in the last few years. Incredible. God tier.
still in God tier, I do think the first season was better. In case you're unfamiliar, it's an Imperial Chinese
I'm not caught up, but I don't know. I think they're about the same. I think they're both amazing. I'm not caught up though.
soap opera starring all the Emperor's concubines and the main character Mao Mao, who is adorably obsessed
One
with
of the
poison
best
and
main
medicine. And
characters
she uses this knowledge to
of all
solve
time.
mysteries and fix problems around the palace. Everything is borderline perfect. The character writing, the music, visuals, and even the humor is a lot better than you'd expect from an anime. Easy God tier, but you probably already knew that. Solo Leveling Season 2. Now, Solo Leveling gets clowned on pretty heavy.
Oh boy. Alright. Season 1 was good. Season 2, I'll say it, the best action anime of 2025 so far. Incredible. Has some of the most hypest moments I've seen since JJK Season 2. Incredible. Action-wise, fantastic. Everything else, mid. Solid. I think overall, Season 1 and 2, 8 out of 10. Season 2, I think is like an 8.5. Season 1's like a 7.5. Overall, great show. I had fun with it. It was great. Let's move on. Come on. Let's just move on.
No good characters, substituting a plot with aura, and winning every award in Crunchyroll's goofy-ass award show.
Such bullshit, bro. Such bullshit. Oh my fucking god. How does Solo Leveling beat Frieren? I just can't wrap my mind around that. Insane. What a fucking joke. And because of this fucking clown show of an award show, we're getting 2 more seasons of Ninja Kamui. Absolute fucking shit show.
The memes are accurate. If you held a gun to my head and told me, name one character from Solo Leveling other than Jinwoo, the next video might have to be delayed. However, while I also thought the first season was good but overhyped, Season 2 was a lot better, and I think it actually lived up to the hype. The animation absolutely popped off, and the entertainment value was higher than pretty much everything on this tier list right now. Solo Leveling Season 2 was absolute fire, and it had some of the craziest fights, best animation, and most annoying fan bases. God tier.
Damn.
Holy shit, are you kidding me?
I would not put this in God tier. That's insane. It had, come on. Everything is like one ring below from what I would put it, honestly, but so far, yeah.
Winter season was so much better than the spring. This is insane. You guys kept telling me to...
This is not only the best anime of 2024 and probably 2025 if we're including it. This is one of the best anime of all time. This is probably the best anime of the decade if we're not including Vinland Saga Season 2. Maybe Frieren. We'll see how Season 2 is. This absolute peak. Like, best character writing, best drama, just absolute masterpiece. Like,
Watch Orb, and it took me forever, but I finally did, and holy shit. The premise is basically, it's back in the day when the church controlled everything. Science was seen as a fuck you to religion, so these inquisitors would torture and kill people for studying reality. And the story follows a lineage of astronomers who researched the Earth's revolution around the sun, and were later executed by the church and forgotten by history. Maybe that sounds boring. It's not. You just have to trust me. This anime grips you like a... Anyway, it's one of the best fucking anime I've ever seen, and it would be blasphemy against the church to put it any lower than God tier.
You should put that as number one, bro.
Was an anime with a pretty fun original concept.
B tier, it's
unfortunately
fine.
didn't really do much with it. I don't know what it was, but I kind of just
I'm
lost
so excited
interest
for
in
the next
anime
one.
after a while. I guess it was kind of hard to take the fight seriously when the MC looks like a bag of milk, but I'm not blaming the anime. I'm aware that this is my problem. I didn't get invested in it, but that doesn't mean it's bad by any means. It's still worth a watch because I'm sure a lot of you will enjoy it, just maybe it's not for me. C tier. A ninja and an assassin living together.
I love
with a
this.
new slice
This
of
is
life
like S or
without
A tier
girls
for me. I
getting
love it.
murdered.
It's so
Unlike
good.
Sakamoto days,
It's
this
so
anime doesn't
good.
shy away from actually killing people, and these girls make murder look adorable. In fact, I think we should legalize all crimes if
Please,
the suspect is cute
please,
or hot.
please put this
Get
high
some
tier.
Classic Studio Shaft camera.
Oh, it's
And
Shaft,
fan service
bro.
aside, which
It's
I do
so
appreciate,
good.
They did a really good job with everything else too. Honestly, this feels like Studio Shaft took a C tier anime and turned it into a B tier, maybe even an A
Yes!
tier anime.
Hey, put it A! No, it's A tier, bro! It's 3-0, bro. Come on. I mean, it's 3-0.
Kuroiwa is impervious to my charms. Is an anime.
Dude, he didn't fucking say anything about ReZero. Holy shit. Honestly, I love season 3. It might have my new favorite character in it, but I just think it's still not. I still think it's my least favorite compared to 1 and 2. Still fantastic. A solid 8.5, maybe even a 9. I might have to rewatch it again. But it's fucking ReZero, dude. It's like, it's one of the greatest anime of all time.
And Kawaii, who's always been the center of attention.
I haven't
her
watched
entire
this
life.
one.
She's so popular and attractive that everywhere she walks, people just stop what they're doing and stare at her. Everyone except for a man named Medaka Kuroiwa. He doesn't care. In fact, he's kind of an asshole. She tries to say good morning to him, and he's like, fuck off. And for some reason, that turns her on, and thus the premise of the anime is basically her quest of making him like her. She tries lifting up her shirt, bouncing her ass in his face, and she even whips out her titties at one point, but none of it works, and eventually she realizes, maybe there's more to my self-worth than just my ass and my titties. Yeah, that's right. My vagina! This anime is just a dumb bitch objectifying herself to try to seduce a guy she doesn't even like. And I don't know why it has the comedy tag, because you could probably find more humor at a family member's.
Alright, so he's watched some. I've seen the whole list now. He's watched some really good anime, bro. Please, you got. I don't think you got the best anime from winter or spring. Please, you need to. And they're both sports anime. Medalist has some of the best character writing I have seen in a sports anime recently. Absolutely incredible writing. Please check that one out. It was so fucking good. And right now, currently, not only do I think it's the best anime in 2025 so far, but it is one of the best fucking sports animes currently. Ume Mutsumi, Cinderella Grey, please check that one out. It has been fucking incredible so far. I can't. There's gonna be it's a split 2 core, and there'll probably be another season. It's so good. It's so good. Please check these 2 out, please. Honestly, this list has been incredible so far. I pretty much agree with this whole list. I would put the fucking Assassin and Ninja Show in like A tier, maybe even S tier, depending how it ends. But it's so good. It's, I think, the funniest show so far this year.
Funeral, but overall, just like the main character's only redeemable quality, this anime is ass. D tier. To Be Hero X. This is a really great new superhero anime.
I think it's like A or S tier.
A lot of people
Yeah,
just
I agree.
outright refuse to watch anything that's CGI, but this anime is fire and you're missing out. After like 2 minutes, the CG doesn't even bother you anymore, and they switched up animation styles pretty frequently like Arcane. I made a whole video talking about this, which
Yeah,
you
the
can
show's
watch,
been
but
great. I've been
really
enjoying
good
it.
Animation, story, characters, and humor definitely S tier. Zenshu was a really charming isekai.
This
with
is
a
like-
female main character
this is
who
great.
used to
I
be
like
an
this show.
animator, and By the way, Kazuma is definitely the reigning champion for most embarrassing isekai death, but this girl gives him some competition because she died by eating a clam. That's like dying to a mud crab in Skyrim. Imagine being the one sperm out of millions that made it to the egg, and all it took to kill you was a clam. Anyway, because she was an animator in her past life, her ability allows her to
This
draw
is a
shit
good
to
show.
help her
I
in
liked
fights and
it.
stuff. And the animation is obviously really good. I like the main character a lot. Unfortunately, you don't get to see her face very often, but when you do, it's beautiful. The plot is kind of stupid at times though, like there's a character who is literally Thanos. Actually worse, Thanos only killed half the people. This girl tried to kill everyone, and in the same episode that she tries to end humanity, she is fully redeemed and forgiven, and then after that nobody addresses it and just pretends it didn't happen. Good anime, but kinda dumb sometimes. B tier.
Yeah,
My
B tier
Happy
is fine.
Marriage is an anime adaptation of something called a book, which is similar to a light novel, but a bit heavier.
I don't
It's about
really,
a
I don't
very
really
happy
care for
marriage
this show
featuring a main
anymore,
character
honestly.
Whose name is Happy Woman. She's actually one of the happiest womans ever. Look at how fucking happy she is. This anime is really good, but I just find it comical how every plot point only exists to make the main character suffer. She just minds her own business and does nothing wrong, and yet every female character is jealous of her and wants her to die, and pretty much every male character just thinks women only exist to blow them and fold shit. There's an excessive number of horrible people in this anime, but it looks great visually, and the plot
It's
is fantastic.
fine.
A tiers this
I
season.
would've put it A
Oathbreaker
tier.
Season 2 is even better than the first season. If you
I
haven't heard of this
think
anime,
it's
it's like
fine.
if
It's
Tokyo
like another
Revengers had better
B
writing,
or
although
C
it still
tier.
suffers from the same goofiness where adults just don't exist. None of these kids have parents, there's no police anywhere, no security guards. Basically, all of Japan is ruled by these teenage delinquent gangs, and you kind of have to suspend your disbelief to enjoy it, but goddamn is it entertaining. It's kind of like the UFC. I just love watching fights and wondering who's gonna win. Also, the music fucking slaps. You could import this whole soundtrack to your gym playlist and you'll probably hit a PR. A tier or somewhere between A tier and S tier. It's really good. I highly recommend it.
I
Also,
think
this
it's B
anime
tier.
reminded me that I forgot to watch Fire Force.
As violent as always.
Fire Force has been fine. I think season 1 and 2 were
According to my
stronger.
friends, Fire Force Season 3 is a banger, but unfortunately, Fire Force is that one anime that I never really gave a chance. I liked the first season, but just never continued it for some reason. Thus, I cannot rank this, but I'm guessing you guys are probably watching it, so please let me know in the comment section where you would rank it.
I think it's
Finally,
fine. It's like
100
B
Girlfriends
tier.
Season 2. This anime is about a guy named Rintaro.
This should
who
be
has
like
100
S or A
soulmates who will
tier.
die if
Great
he
show.
doesn't date them. So he's the literal opposite of Regulus. There's a lot of references and fourth wall breaks and really good
Nice.
comedic dialogue that actually makes you laugh. It basically just feels like a harem anime that was written by an actual human with a brain, which is the biggest compliment I've ever given to a harem anime. Just to fully
That's
immerse
great.
myself though, I went and got myself 100 girlfriends in real life, and this anime is C tier. Everything I just said in that last sentence was a lie. It's S tier. I made it.
Oh, God, I was about to be like, what the
If you
fuck?
enjoyed this video,
Absolute
please subscribe
base
because
fucking
I
list,
always
bro.
make a new tier list every season, unless I don't. Honestly,
Absolute
this spring anime season was pretty
fucking-
fucking weak for once. The winter season was straight fire, and the summer is looking even better, but it's
I-
been a while since we've had such a lame spring season. Anyway, I'll talk to you later. Thank you for watching. I'm out for now. Peace.
Was an absolute based list, but please check out Medalist. How do you spell that? Medalist from winter season and Ume Mutsume. Am I fucking blind? Okay. Cinderella. Fuck, I can't spell, bro. That was just such a fucking base list. Dude, I cannot fucking spell at all. Alright, cool. Okay, that's all. I just wanted to do that one anime video because I wanted to, it looks fucking good.